Hey there, Smudgersirhandel here. I'm making this video for my first anniversary, 1 year on YouTube video. I'm going to start you off with a brief history of my year. Then I'm going to show you where the engines are on the track, and then I'm going to show you what new engines I got and a brief update, and then I'll conclude by saying thank you to everybody. The first 5 Thomas wooden railway engines, Thomas, Edward, Henry, James, and Gordon, will tell you about my history. On August 29, 2008, me, Smudgersirhandel, came to the YouTube world. On August 31st, 2008, I was inspired by Kikeri24, now known as Thomas Wooden Railway, to make a wooden railway series. From August 31st to late December 2008, I made 31 episodes, including the tricky track, the slippery slope, salty sacrifice, and many more. But then, in January 2009, I deleted all my videos except for my 2 most popular ones, my wooden railway collection and the tricky track. I did this because I get into phases. From August to January, I got into a Thomas phase, but then Thomas faded out after Christmas, and then I went to a Rock Band 2 phase and Guitar Hero 3 phase for video games. I've never played that game again. I hate it so much now because I'm back into the Thomas phase. So one day on August 14th, 2009, I woke up one day and I decided to make another video. I felt bad that I let all of my fans down, and I wanted to repay them by making a new series. So now that you've known my history, I'm going to show you my engines on the track. Here's Emily, and there's Big City Engine. There's Spencer, coming out of the clock tower, you can't see his head. Sodor Bay Tugboat, and the Watermill, and the Duke and Duchess's house, and most of these trees on the countryside I got from the Day at the Works set. The Works is over here. I got the Works set and Donald, which you'll see in a few minutes at Christmas. After that, I'd never touched a Thomas train again, until August 14th. Keep going along the track here, and there's Birdie, and there's the single stone tunnel where Stepney is close nearby at work pulling the aquarium cars. There's Lady, and we pull into the other roundhouse. There's Caroline the car, and some of my engines I don't use as much. Molly, Neville, Murdoch, and my 2 newest engines on Soda. Here's Stanley and Charlie, which I both got yesterday, August 28th, 2009, off trainseller.com. Charlie has yet to be released in stores, and Stanley I got because it was too expensive at Toys R Us. These both sold for a grand total of $20, and that's a pretty good deal. They came in a package for $20, not they both sold for $20. Okay. Going on with my video, after Lady, here's one of the 2 water towers. I got the other water tower, the water tower figure 8 set. There's Colby, Fergus, and Rosie. There's one of the fire cars and the lighthouse bridge, which I got. I got most of my destinations off my own money, except for my chocolate factory, which is a long story I'll tell later. Okay, there's Bulstrode the barge, Diesel, and there's 2 other diesels, the 2 nicer diesels, Salty, and Derek working hard at the docks. Here's Toby. I don't have Henrietta yet, but I plan to get her off eBay. Terrence, Boko, and these 6 engines, including Boko, are engines from earlier on in the series that they faded out using, but they still use occasionally though. Brought to you back from Thomas Season 12, CGI. Okay, Oliver, Duck, Bill and Ben, the Quarry engines, and Mavis, they're all pulling gravel and quarry materials. Into the sheds, we have Donald and Douglas. I made a discovery. Oh, there's Toad over there. I made a discovery here. Most people just get Douglas. I got Douglas about 5 or 6 years before I got Donald. Douglas is easier to find at stores. Look at the edge wear difference. You can see that's really different. Donald is in almost perfect condition, and Douglas, not so much. Okay, Elizabeth, there's Percy, first 5, and there's Billy and Arthur. Don't use them as much either. They just look good together on the Switch track. Billy's pulling the museum card, which my uncle gave to me in 2002. In season 1 of my series, these 2 diesels will mainly spam can, always trying to steam these up. Okay, first 8 narrow gauge engines: Rusty, Duncan, Duke, Smudger, who now is a generator. I wish they could use Smudger in another episode. He's one of my favorite engines. That's why I named my YouTube name Smudgersirhandel. Also, did I tell you that my first account was Smudger Duke for 1 day, and then I don't know why, I just dismantled it. Okay. Other first 8 narrow gauge Sirhandel. Also, my favorite narrow gauge engine, but might be in a close race with Duke. Peter, Sam, Scarlory, Rheneas, and then 2 other narrow gauge engines: Fearless Freddy, pulling Hector, and Mighty and Mac. Now that I've gone through almost all of my engines, I'm going to give a brief thank you to all of my friends on YouTube. I don't want to leave anybody out, so I'm not going to say specific names, but to all of my friends, all of my subscribers, anybody who's watched and rated my videos and commented, even those non-YouTube members, thank you so much for giving me the views I need to keep my series popular. I appreciate it, and all the YouTube members to come. Thank you all, and with that, I think that's enough being said. This is Smudgersirhandel signing out.